Hello, all my beautiful Cancerian friends. This is Maxine Taylor, and I have a lovely forecast for you. I just want to respond to a question that I keep receiving from people, which is, am I going to go back to teaching astrology? And the answer is yes. In February, I'm planning on starting a virtual class that's going to cover beginning, intermediate, and advanced astrology. And what I would like to do is create terrific astrologers, which that's you, of course, help you get in touch with your inner astrologer and help you create within yourself not just being an astrologer, but being a star. If you're going to do it, go big. And Cancer, you are such a sensitive, psychic sign. I've always enjoyed working with Cancerians. So, anyhow, this is going to start in February. If you have questions on it now, just go to my website, MaxineTaylor.com, and shoot me an email, and I will get back with you on this, okay? All right. Now, let's look at this forecast, shall we? It's awesome. First of all, we know Mercury has been retrograde and everything's been crazy. I have seen myself trip over my own words more than usually. Because when I say usually, I mean when Mercury goes retrograde, it's been an extreme retrograde. It's going to go direct on the 18th and move immediately into the shadow of the retrograde. In the shadow, it feels like it's still retrograde. It's not, but it feels that way. It will stay in the shadow till February 7th. This is your golden opportunity to tie up the loose ends of all those projects that you meant to tie up when Mercury was retrograde. Remember, we do not begin new projects under a retrograde Mercury. They fizzle out completely or have to be redone within the year. And so it's when it's in the shadow of the retrograde that things calm down enough for us to get them handled. Also, Mars, oh my goodness, the planet of action and energy. It has been retrograde. So we've got a tag team going on. When Mars is retrograde, it doesn't confuse things. It flatlines. Nothing happens, nothing moves forward. And for many people, it has felt like that since COVID hit. I know that. Well, it's more so right now. Mars is going to go direct tomorrow, January 2nd. Oh, excuse me. I read that incorrectly. It's not the 2nd, it's the 12th. So it's affecting my vision. When Mars goes direct on the 12th, you will feel it. Now, Cancer, you're very, very psychic, very intuitive. You feel things deeply. You will know when Mars goes direct because things start moving forward. But it moves into the shadow of the retrograde, just like Mercury will. And it's in the shadow till March 15th. It's a long time, but things will start moving forward when it goes direct on the 12th. Okay. Moving right along. Look at this gorgeous 7th house. This is the house of partnerships. It deals with other people. It deals with the public. Do you deal with the public in your work? It can deal with a mate. If you are in a business relationship or a marriage or just a one-on-one relationship, this is you putting the other person first. The sun, the yellow planet, the giver of life, puts other people first. So the center of your life is where the sun is, and other people are saying, make me the center of your life. And you're saying, okay, I will. On the 20th, the sun moves into your 8th house. And this is the house of transformation. It's the house of secrets. It's the house of transmutation. Whenever a planet is in the 8th house, we want solitude and privacy, because this is a time of transformation of what? Of the ego. Oh, it's fabulous. And so you're going to want your solitude and privacy. Now, nothing wrong with that, okay? Mercury has been retrograde in your 7th house, and this can confuse all relationships. It's a 2-step forward, 1-step back kind of position in the 7th house. Remember, Mercury goes direct on the 18th. And it goes into the shadow, but you can tie up the loose, unfinished conversations and situations with other people who mean a lot to you. Okay, so Mercury's going to be there all month. Venus, the planet of love and money, is in your 7th house, and it's been in your 7th house. On the 2nd, it moves into your 8th house and paves the way for the sun. This means that you're re-examining your money. You're re-examining how much money you're giving to other people, and you're re-examining your concept of love. So your ego and your love nature are very important, and you're looking at them deeply, okay? Venus moves into your 9th house on the 21st of the month, and you see the big picture. You've gotten your answers about love and money. You're ready to travel, maybe take a higher education course, but your whole philosophy involves love. Your principles involve love. This is a great time to interact with people who are not living nearby, who are perhaps in foreign countries. It's beautiful. Jupiter, though great benefic, brings expansion, it brings money, it brings abundance in your career, because it's the 10th house. And there you are, the leader in your career. If you have an opportunity to move upward, do it. Okay? If they offer you a raise, take it. Your public image, it just expands beautifully. This can bring fame. I'm just saying. Now, with all this interaction with other people and being at the top of your career, Mars has been retrograde, as we know. It's going to go direct on the 12th. All right. It's in the 12th house of behind the scenes activities, because with all this interaction with other people, you want your solitude and privacy. Planets in the 8th house indicate your desire for solitude and privacy, but that Jupiter is still there, giving you a glow that is like a magnet to other people. And so make sure that you give yourself solitude and privacy to offset the gorgeous Jupiter and the beautiful Venus. Oh, and all that 7th house stuff. Okay, we have a full moon on the 6th. It is in Cancer, 16 degrees of Cancer. It's in your 1st house, and you're saying, I'm doing what I want, when I want, how I want, because I want. Go for it. Go for it. You can't not in the 1st house. And 2 weeks later, on the new moon, because the moon is going to wane for 2 weeks and lose energy, the new moon on the 21st is in your 8th house. And it really activates that whole eighth house, which I just described to you, it's in 1 degree, 33 minutes of Aquarius. And so that eighth house is activated and you get your answers at that point, which is great. And then remember, on the 21st, Venus moves into your ninth house and you say, ah, I see the big picture. And you will. So, I hope you have a wonderful January, and I look forward to being with you again in February. Till then, may the stars shine brightly on you and yours. Bye, my dear friends.